what I wanted to show you is a few of the updates on the greenhouse. We did, like I said, one of the videos I showed that we installed a new heater with the thermostat down below. It's back in here. We just got done working on the shelving. We extended it a little bit. We put some more shelf rack between it, and then we put these boards in. So I actually drilled into that and then beat them down in there so they'd be real sturdy. So that keeps them from falling down through these holes. I built that rack, or actually I built the tabletop on purpose like that. So I'll be able to put trays on there and just kind of miss water. So if the water would happen to, get on the tabletop itself, it'd just be able to go right through. With the floor is a little bit different. These just laying here, these panels. And I end up extending those two here, putting these new boards, did the exact same side on this side, but I put a extension over here so I can put another 3 flats over here. So I end up with 6 extra flats this year, plus I can use up under here, I can put 3 flats underneath it here. So that's about 9 extra flats. And then if I had to, I would just move everything out and put them right here. I was going to build, think about building a wooden rack, kind of like a almost like a step stool type thing. We just board come out and a couple boards coming down, and you just set it there so you can put some, these flats over top of it, and then you can still put stuff underneath of if you're working here. Because the more places you put stuff, I mean, you want to pack it because it's small, so it's not a very big place. We did put a new fan in, and the fan's really nice. Now, we've normally used just a box fan. Now, you can use it to just buy them from maybe from the dollar store or something, just a regular, box fan, and just hang it up. And then you can also, hook the bottom of it so you can tilt it. Now, we did that for many years, and then we decided to buy one of these. They're not really expensive. I usually buy them when if I get them off of Amazon, which that's where that came from, is Amazon. Well, actually, this here, the heater came from Amazon too. But normally when I get them from Amazon, I look down there and see what the prices are, and then sometimes you can get them a little bit cheaper if it's unboxed or something like that. So that's what I did with that one. Nothing wrong with it. It was just somebody must have returned it, or somebody ordered it, didn't want it, or something happened, and I end up with it. Now this fan is it's sealed in the back, so the bearings and the back side of the motor is sealed, and electrical parts are all sealed, so you can use it in here if there's a lot of moisture. So that's good about that. It sets with a 3-speed. Ooh, I need to tighten it up a little bit. So I like the way I can move it. And then also I can move it this way if I want. It's just hooked right there. But it's got pretty high volume, so that makes it nice inside of here. That's number 2. Number 3, it'll push a lot of air. It does really, really well. We're still working on. I'm going to put wing nuts. Actually, you can adjust them on the side here. I'm going to pick those up. That way you can screw them on the side here, and I could tighten it up by hand without having to use the wrench. So if it starts wearing from me moving it up and down, because there might be times we want to point it down and get the air going this way, or turn it, or we might be working here on the bench and we want to get the air coming toward us, and that makes it nice too. But I can also put 3 more flats under here, so we're additional about 12 flats altogether. That's pretty good. So we got let's see, we got 3. There's 6 here, and 7, 8, well 9 extra flats. Well, over here I was going to build a wooden one over here, but I don't know, maybe use like a 1x12, and then something like a little bench, type thing with 2 boards coming down, one across top, and just kind of sit it there right over top. And then I can still use this bottom down here for working, but I can also put a couple flats up on top here. Okay, because I really want to put as many. I'm going to have a lot this year. Our plans is actually start doing them on front of our porch. We have done that before, but the greenhouse is just getting so full, we're going to have to probably extend extend our building, maybe build a bigger one or something. Now I do have a loop house, just haven't installed it, and it's a lot bigger than this. But we have a couple different places we have to kind of go back and forth, so it's more convenient to have it here, this one, and then we can take it up and put it into the loop house. I got this, actually this controller here. It's a timer. It helps me with the lights. You can turn, the light's going to come on and off by itself on this timer. I think I turned that off. Yeah. Well, it's set, right now it's set for, it's going to come on at 7 o'clock. That's what it's going to do. So come on 7 o'clock in the evening, and then it's going to run until about 10, between 10 and 11, and then it'll shut off and it's done until the next day. Your plants really need that, 14 to 12 to 14 hours or more, or I think it's 14 or something like that, maybe 14 or 16 hours. But it needs that because during the summertime, it's more daylight. So it doesn't get dark until, evening doesn't set until 9:30, 10 o'clock during the day, during summertime. During wintertime, it always sets a lot quicker. Plus, but you're in a growing season, you're getting your plants started, so you actually need that light. So if you're doing a greenhouse, the first thing you got to think about, ventilation, heating, and lighting, because you got to get them grow lights in there, and that will help in plants because they have to have that certain amount of time during the growing season. If it doesn't get it, then it's not gonna not gonna grow right. They're gonna pull. Is what they're gonna do, and that's not a good thing for your plants to start pulling off the one side and pulling off the other side without that light distributing in plants. Because of this time of the year. But then if you was doing your plants during the summertime, it'd be a different thing. You wouldn't have to worry about putting them lights in. But during the wintertime or in the springtime, we just don't get enough light. So we're getting excited. We have a few other things to do. I'm going to work on some kind of window back here. I have bought one, but I don't think it's big enough, but I'm going to check it out anyways and put a window in behind us, and then get more air flowing through it without having to turn these fans on. This fan up here works very well. I mean, I can turn it on. It's got enough pull on it. It's a 16-inch fan. It's got enough pull on it. It can cool this thing down very, very fast. But, instead of running electric, you're always trying to find some way not to run it. So we're all ready. All I have to do is work on that box. I'm going to do that after a bit. Try to get this box wired up today. I did buy a longer box because that one just not long enough there to put that switch back in there with the wiring and stuff in it. So I bought a new box to put up there. Okay, that's it for today. So if you got any comments, just leave them down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do it. Thanks for watching.